Hello everyone, this is Grandmaster Maiorov Nikita. In this video we will be talking about Nimzo Indian Defense and how to play with black this opening. Okay, d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight c3, bishop b4, queen c2. So in this video we will talk about this line, what to do. This line is one of the most principal way how to deal with Nimzo Indian. The idea is forcing black to give up this bishop and to keep the pawn structure and to avoid double pawn. And what to do? Black has two strong continuation in this position. First is short castle, and the second is d5. This is a quite good approach for black, but the main problem that you have to memorize a lot of information if you need to equalize easily, and it works very well in the situation when you know what to do, when you has an opportunity to prepare before the game. But what to do if no, you play some blitz game, or maybe you haven't time to prepare for the game, or you don't know the pairing. So what to do? And in this situation, I recommend you to go for this setup, knight c6. This is a very old line. According to the official theory, this is not the strongest continuation, and white has slightly better position. But the point that after this move, black has a very easy plan, and it's very easy to play for black in the middle game, and you don't need to remember a lot of long variations. Okay, knight c6, knight f3, the main move here, the normal move here. Okay, dc, and now d6, very important move. So black's general plan for the middle game is to grab the center with e5 and to give up this bishop, and okay, to block to stop the black's white's counterplay on the king side with a5. And so black has many typical moves, and it's quite difficult. Okay, and what to do for white? For white, bishop d2 is the strongest continuation. Also there is a3, but bishop after bishop a3, for example, this move, g3, short castle, this and this, and the position of this the queen is a little bit weird. And okay, and knight b8, for example, or maybe even knight e7. And you have to understand that in this type of structure, you have to keep this pawn on e5, and this is a very important. This pawn block is very important, because this pawn is restricted this dark square bishop. So black's main ideas for the middle game is to trade this white square bishop, and also sometimes f5 if white decides to grab the space with e4, or sometimes c6 or even b5. Okay. The most principal is bishop d2. And now black has different options, and it's not a big reason. Okay, in this, for example, in this game, in my game, I started with a5, but also short castle is a good move too. And let me show you the game which was um, played between Max Savy and Samuel Reshevsky in 1948, and this is a classical game and very instructive game for this line. Okay, short castle, a3, bishop takes e3, bishop takes a5. Yes, it's one of the main moves for black in this setup, a3. Yeah, the idea of this move is to stop before, or and even sometimes to play a4 and to block the queen side. e3, queen e7, bishop d3, and e5. And here Max Savy captured this pawn on e5, and I think this is a not ambitious way for white to play this setup. Short castle, rook e8, bishop f5, and this is a big positional mistake because, of course, in this type of structure, white has to keep the bishop pair on the board, and this is the only advantage of white's position is bishop pair, and without bishop pair, black is doing very well. Okay, bishop f5, queen e5, queen e6, rook e6, and okay, and after b4, knight e4, bishop b2, f6, and black has a positional advantage because this bishop is restricted with this pawn on e5. So weaknesses on the queen side: rook of d1, rook d6, king knight c8, c5, another strong move. Look on this bishop, and okay, and finally black won this game, and this is a very instructive game, and I strongly recommend you to study this game more deeply. So another game was played after in 1940. Okay, a5, b3, queen e7, bishop e2, e5, d5, knight b8. Okay, I think that yeah, d5 is normal move. Yeah, but here I don't like this knight d5, knight e5. Okay, again, very typical for black. Black is um, so and in this position, white decided to play d4. Yes, the idea is to create some attack on the king side, but the problem that it's very difficult because if the pawn was on e4, this is a quite good idea, but with this pawn, this is a bad idea, and it was much more better for white to go for short castle. And okay, g4 was played in the game, and after c6, I think that the black is better already. g5, knight cd6, bishop f3, cd5, bishop d5, knight b6, bishop e6, and here black can play, can capture this pawn on g5, but they I decided to develop bishop d3, and after d5, queen b2, d4, black has a winning position because of this for example, and bishop 5. So it's totally winning for white, for black already. So the second idea is e5, and here after d5 take and knight e7. Okay, you have you have to be very careful not to play knight e7 immediately because of queen e4, and the bishop is hanging. Bishop c3, knight e7, e4, short castle, long castle, knight h5, g3, and d5. Knight d2, and here after knight f6, black has a good counterplay. Then the idea to capture on e4, bishop e4, queen d7, and a very good position for black. And again, the point that this bishop is quite stupid. So, and what about my game? I played a5, bishop c3, and here the same. Yes, and why I like this line once again, because black's plan is it's clear what to do for black in the middle game, and it's very easy. Knight d2, bishop g4, bishop d3. Yes, but I unfortunately for me, I was not lucky, and my opponent played very solid. But okay, but I again I after bishop trading, black is totally fine. Okay, in the game I played c6 and decided to offer a draw. So I think that knight c6 is a quite good recommendation. Uh, of course, it's not the most principal way for black how to play against queen c2 line, but this is a very simple, and you don't need to memorize a lot of information.